My peoples, it's been a while. Summertime, hard to get focused when you're busy with the kids and you're busy with no schedule and you go to sleep at 3 in the morning and you wake up at 9 a.m. So, I wanted to get back to you. Good news. I know I announced the unfortunate loss of our Casio PT1, but Tchias Amesim is real, guys. There will be a day where everything and everyone comes back to life, and today this came back to life, which means that it's back in action, and I decided on the theme song. No one voted on any of the theme songs, as is typical of the viewers here, all 6 of you, and so I had to choose. So I'm going to play that theme song, and given that I have a new editor of my videos, he is going to be looping that in and creating an intro with it, so that'll be exciting. I want to get straight to the point. Rosh Hashanah is coming, my friends, so there's a couple ideas that I want to get out, and I think they are crucial as far as us not getting caught off guard, because before you know it, things sort of just spring up on you, right? Rosh Hashanah just shows up and you're like, holy crap, how did this happen, right? Tea number 3. So here's the deal. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. And today really is the first day of the new year. Now, that's a nice statement. You've probably heard everyone say that. Today's the first day of the rest of your life when you overcome an obstacle or you move on from something. But it's actually the most practical statement ever. Now, why? Here's what happens. The reason we exist is because God gives spiritual energy to the world, and we feed off of that. That's how we exist physically, because without that spiritual energy, we would cease to exist. So God creates that energy every single second from the time of creation throughout history, because if he ceased for a second, we would all disappear. And so with that in mind, every single year, God creates a new light of energy specific to that year, which means that all of the physical things that happen in the world that year and all of your energy is derived from a spiritual light that God reveals on that year. Now, when does he bring that light into existence? Rosh Hashanah. Which means that when does that year's light disappear for the year? On Erev Rosh Hashanah of the following year. And so what that means practically is that you derive all of your spiritual sustenance, which allows you to live a physical life, based on the energy or the flow that God embeds in the world for that year on Rosh Hashanah. And so your existence is literally tied to the light that's given on that year. Why is that relevant? Well, think about it. Most people want to become someone, become something, improve on who they are, but they're so stuck with the baggage of who they already were, right? We are what we eat. You are what your past is. That doesn't have to be true anymore. And practically, that's just not how it works. It says, that Hashem creates in his goodness, in his kindness, creates creation all over again. The same thing that he did the first time, he creates again every year. And so what that means for us is that your spiritual energy literally subsides at the end of every year on Erev Rosh Hashanah, which will be this Friday. The light and energy that God created and put into this world that you feed off of, that sustains you, is going away this Friday. And a brand new light will come on Friday night on Rosh Hashanah. That means that you have no baggage anymore. It means the you who you were this year or the you who you were for years prior doesn't have to be you, because it's practically not what gives you sustenance anymore. It means you now have a brand new lifeline to hang on to, because it literally sustains you for the coming year. And so it doesn't matter who you were. So literally today is the first day of the rest of your life. And that today is when? This coming Shabbos. Rosh Hashanah, first day of Rosh Hashanah. So don't worry about being weighed down by who you used to be. Don't worry about not being able to achieve because of where you come from, and because you've only made it to here, you can now only make incremental strides. You were here last year, but that's not you anymore. You can be wherever you need to be. So with that, take on some good decisions for who you think you really want to be, and just know that the light that God embeds into the world this year could be the light that gives you what you need in order to really succeed. Now, don't want to give out any fake sponsorships yet because we haven't had any in a while, but if you'd like to fake sponsor, please let me know. It's very inexpensive these days. Just takes you can do one fake donation, or just split it up into 5 fake donations, whatever works for you. Hopefully we'll release one more before Rosh Hashanah, but if not, Shana Tova, wish you guys all the best.